skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. Got a Faction Mana 3 for you today, and this wider body twin tip, is just a whole lot of fun when you get out there in fresh, soft, and deep snow. Certainly going to want to impose your creativity onto this ski and the terrain in which you find yourself. It certainly has kind of that beefy feel to it, capable of aggressive and high-level skiing. As such, it kind of fits into more of that expert category. Not a huge, broad audience for this ski at this width, 112 millimeters underfoot, so there is definitely some mass to it, and it takes quite a bit to get it to kind of hook into what you want to do. But if you've got that skill set, a little bit of strength behind you, there's a whole lot to like about this Mana 3. We are built with that lightweight poplar wood core. There's just a lot of it. There's just a lot of material in this ski. So even with a lighter weight wood core like that poplar, it does add to the overall weight. And then the other cool thing about this is the carbon and rubber stomp pad. So underfoot, about 60 centimeters underfoot, and then 15 millimeters into the ski, we get a blend of carbon and rubber laminates on either side. And what that's doing is it's really kind of softening the landing area of the ski. So when you're landing big tricks, even if you're kind of getting this thing up on high edge angle in more technical terrain, it's really going to mitigate vibrations, chatter, anything harsh. It just takes it away. As well as adding a little bit of energy and grip to the midpoint of the ski. So pretty cool stuff there. Mainly a sidewall ski, partial cap on top, but pretty beefy overall construction. Nice solid build here from Faction. Certainly putting this in the more aggressive category of their lineup. This is the 184, I believe. Yep, on the scale at 2,077 grams. So wide, has a lot of material. It's going to hit that 2,000 gram mark. So that's going to be, kind of on the demanding side for a bunch of skiers. Pretty stiff flex as well. That stiffness is going to be able to cut right through crud and chop and manky snow pretty easily, just because of the mix of that flex and the burliness in the build. So pretty impressive what they're getting out of a somewhat simple construction. And then in this shape and profile, we really see this ski kind of take on its own life. Nice positive camber underfoot. So they're building a lot of energy for a 112 ski with a 21 meter turn radius. That's a pretty impressive amount of camber, and it's actually pretty rigid as well. So they're building the energy into the ski, helping you to get that proper rebound and that pop out of it, while the tips and tails stay pretty stiff. It's a good thing they have the taper and rocker to fall back on to make it a little bit more friendly. So widest part of the ski is brought pretty far down, lines up well with where that rocker profile starts. Nice splay to it as well. That's going to cut through fresh snow, crud, and chop pretty easily, keeping this thing certainly on the smoother side of the spectrum in anything soft. Fairly similar to what we see in the tail here. A little bit less dramatic in the tail, a little bit shorter rocker, slightly less taper, but overall pretty straight cut with that round tail shape as well. So great job by Faction, making this multi-directional freeride ski really just pop off the page in terms of it blending stiffness and performance with kind of that mid-range of weight, especially for the overall mass of the ski and volume of the product. But make sure you check out this Faction Mana 3 here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.